All right, we are back. I have no idea why this shit acted like this. I'm working with some new equipment.
My Lord.
All right, so let me go ahead and redo the opening. First and foremost, I want to thank you all for tuning in to Jacksonville's #1 live comedy podcast. We are Signal 27. Please like, comment, and share the video and all of that. Before we get started, we're supposed to have a couple of individuals here, but I want to talk about the ones who ain't. All right? First of all, no, fuck that. You know
we're not doing that today.
We are. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have some, that's right. We're going to shoot some fires around here. First of all, I'm going to give it to, I'm not going to talk about David because David told me. He told me early. He was like, listen, I got to take a trip for work. I got to get gone. I was like, I bet I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have a replacement for you. And that was comedian TK. Comedian TK is supposed to be on his way here. I told him 6:15, but you can't tell niggas what to do. They show up whenever the fuck they feel like it. You know what I'm saying? I tell them a good time, they be like, "What? I'm not gonna show." Then I get a call from my fat brother. He was going through some ailment, but you could have called me a little early so I could at least have a replacement for your fat ass. But no.
Don't do him like that.
No, fuck that. He gets it too. You're gonna get this smoke too. And then
all the smoke. And
then I get a message from my wife who is here sitting at her spot that the other lady that's on the show, Miss Titties on the Table, she texted she wasn't gonna be able to make it. What you doing? Where you putting your titties at?
She rocking out with her crotch out.
She rocking out with her crotch out.
Bitch, I'm finna call out too then.
Then fuck it.
Because I'm confused. I'm at this table by myself. I'm confused.
Don't be confused. I don't know why you confused. Don't be confused. I know.
The fuck. I'm confused.
Shit. I apologize.
I'm calling that. Hey, pick up the phone right quick.
Right. Beep, boop, beep, beep. You know what I'm saying? But I want to appreciate for those who are watching, please like, comment, and share on the video that you're watching and tuning in to Jacksonville's #1 live comedy podcast.
Yeah.
Before we get started, my brother David has a song that's out called "Be Your Hero." Be Your Hero 1. Is that? I think that's because that's what it says there. I'm gonna go ahead. Who just liked something? Somebody, one of y'all sent me a like. I can't see it. I don't know what the fuck. You just liked it? Okay. I'm gonna have to cut that widget off because I don't know how to fucking work it. We'll figure that shit out too. I get this new piece of equipment and it just throw everything off.
Everything.
But I'm gonna go ahead and play that. Y'all go ahead and tune in and listen. Go ahead and let us know how you like the song and everything because our brother David be putting down some rap lyrics and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, Marcus.
Let us know what you think and we'll be right back with you. All right.
He's talking about the Roy's.
You gotta be your hero. Know yourself so you grow. You gotta love yourself. 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 You gotta love yourself.
R.A.U.O.B. Your hero. The comedian wears the cape. Let's get it. You gotta love yourself before you love anyone else. If you're gonna make an anthem, make sure it's platinum. See, you was born into this money. Well, I got out here and I made my money. When times got hot, I made it funny. You want us all to be the same, but our discipline is different. You want us to bust heads together. I want us to get out here and make this bread together. I feed my enemies so they can be a worthy opponent. Only thing I write for fun is a love letter. Get in your feelings and I'ma say do better. You can't control my streams and I control my dreams. I needed rap didn't need me. I touched the pen so I can breathe. I ain't trying to outshine nobody. I'm here to outmind somebody. They heard my album on another rim. They said you by yourself or you with them. Gods, I like that Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, and I'm gonna fight until I break my bones. I write my song 1 bar a day. Let it simmer, press, cook, and play. They come to me to get it right. Mess with me cause I'm the light. I got that sight beyond sight. Learn the craft and become the aftermath. No doctor unless it's Sebi on the alkaline path. I create in real time. It's okay if you can't keep up with my rhyme. Still gotta find your way. Ask my friend cause he blind. Just give me the blue and I'll print the blue, no rage. Give my life on the stage. Create the bars for my cage. They want me to be a fan but I don't like crowds. I say what I say and I say it out loud. I'm me and I'm proud. I'm me and I'm proud. Blood in my veins, flesh in my throat. Speech impediments stop me before I even spoke. Couldn't see the vision before I even wrote. You are the odds and you overcome it. I do a two-step dance with one leg double time. Throw me in the cage with the lion and I ain't dying. Never stop me, I'm the G and trying. When I walk into the fire, the flames gon' laugh. I'm the healing mechanism and this is your spiritual band.
You gotta be your hero. Know yourself so you grow. You gotta love yourself. 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 This is comedian Queen B. Dupree, and I approve this message.
Come through,
Yeah,
y'all.
that was Be Your Hero.
Come on, Raul.
Got Queen B on the background, singing in the background and the hook and everything.
Listen,
That's what
I
I'm
like
talking about.
it.
I don't care how old David say he is. He doing exceptional things, man. Because you can't say you can't tell David that he can't do something.
Right, he doing him.
gonna
He
do
doing
it
him.
regardless of what you say. And then he makes a joke about it.
And
so,
he should, because y'all don't pay his bills.
Right.
The
So,
fuck.
y'all make sure that y'all go out there and stream it. It's streaming on all platforms. His own music is uplifting. You know, they don't be uplifting nobody no more like that. So
Right.
when you start getting uplifting music, go ahead and share it, because we need more of that out there than this fuck shit that you saw at Essence Festival.
And listen to the words, because, like, one thing I like about David, I'm just going to say it, like, he ain't talking just to be talking. Like, back in the day, I'm going to say it, and I'll say it if he was here, but I'm going to say it because you ain't here too. But back in the day, bro, I think you was just kind of, filling the air with a lot of words and stuff. And maybe it's just because I didn't understand. Maybe you had your purpose. But, like, you saying real stuff if you just listen to the words. So kudos to you, Raul.
All right. Yeah,
And
big
Queen
shout
B.
out.
Dupree, one of my favorite women and female comedians. I'm just going to throw that out there.
All right, but yeah, she is funny. She's one of
She's
my-
hilarious. She's beyond
one of the
funny.
Funniest, yeah. Damn. Yeah, I felt
Get
like
your tongue out your
right.
ass now.
I know, right? We was on. No, it's not in my ass now.
I was going to see if you was going to
Yeah,
catch
that's
that.
kind
You
of quick.
just
You know what
talking.
I'm saying? No, it's like it kind of drifted over to me because we was in Clubhouse earlier today, and David was messing up the word diligently. You know what I mean?
Wow. Oh, Lord, I can only
So he
imagine.
was messing that. He kept saying "delililil." You know what I'm saying? So that made me think that
Like
it
that
kinda,
TikTok video.
Right, it kind of got on me too. It's like "lila, lila," you know what I mean?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So before we get started and continue with the show, I want to go ahead and explain something. Typically, we go live on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Those are 5, right? A lot of people be like, well, Leroy, how do you go live on Instagram? You know what I'm saying? How do you do that? How is it that you set that up? Well, I was using an external program called Yellow Duck. Yellow Duck allows me to input my information into Yellow Duck. Yellow Duck sends it over to Instagram, and it sends the stream over for anybody who's watching on Instagram. Well, obviously that goes against their guidelines and policies. Because we got banned on Instagram.
Banned.
Right, we got banned on Instagram for doing that for roughly, I think it was a soft ban because it was for 2 weeks. For those 2 weeks, I could not post from the Signal 27 page. I could not comment on anybody else's stuff from the Signal 27 page.
So stupid.
And I couldn't post anything. You know what I mean? So it's kind of messed up because they have this program now called Instagram Producer where you can do that live on their platform. I guess they haven't rolled out all of it for everybody to use yet. So I got to kind of eliminate that or I might lose the whole Instagram page.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right now we went from
Baby,
28.
we work so hard.
Right, we went from 28 followers on Instagram just a month and a half ago to now hitting 2,048 followers in 2 months. You know what I mean? So I've been putting a lot of effort and
Signal
stuff behind
27.
that, so that way we can then build up the stuff on there. What do you call it? The content.
Build your shit up on
Yeah, I
there.
agree. I've been over there building shit. Building up the content over there
Take your
so
time,
that we can go
Silver.
ahead and start pulling that and adding it onto YouTube and adding it onto YouTube as a reel or YouTube Reels or however they call it. and then uploading it up to Twitter and Twitch. So that way we can have other streams, so I don't have to just be dedicated to Instagram. Okay, I'm not talking shit about Instagram, but it's pretty.
Yes,
fucked
we
up
are. Fuck them.
that
They banned us. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Fuck them.
Yeah,
All
what
right.
she said. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, bitch. That's what she said. Yeah. All right, but that's what
Yeah.
happens. So if you don't see us on Instagram, that's the reason why I had to go ahead and just post something to my story, to Instagram, to the Signal 27 page story, letting you know you can go other places to watch and support the show. All right, so do that for us. All right.
Thank y'all so much.
Yeah. So let's talk. The main topic of discussion today is the youth. I guess this would also entail what went on with Essence Festival and the shit that we saw at Essence Festival. You would think, because these are younger women versus us now. Now, I know you being an older woman, you probably...
Hey, hey. Hello, excuse me. Hey, bitch, is this thing on?
It's
Hello?
on.
I'm a what?
You're an older woman.
First of all, you done called me cougar a couple times, and now I'm an older woman because I'm a year older than you, a year and 4 months. I'm confused.
Don't be confused. All I'm saying is that compared to... Would you go to Essence Festival?
And would, because I still look like I'm 21.
What? How did you
Minus
say
the gray hair. I still look like I'm 21. Because I'm confused, bitch. Hey, talking about older.
Okay, you're not part of they age group. However you want to put it.
I know it, whatever, but
Listen,
a
all I'm
bitch bones
saying,
hurt, but I'm just saying, but I can still look like I'm 21.
now, all I'm saying is,
21.
all
Can you do something for me? Okay.
no, all I'm saying is that based off of the youth today versus how we were, I know we had our ratchet moments. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I mean, you know, we was ratchet, but I don't know if we was as ratchet as they are today. They was at Essence Festival.
first of all, when was
having-
this word ratchet born? Like, when was that born?
When was
And
ratchet born?
yeah, when was ratchet? And we did some things, and we was a little, wild, but I don't know. They're wild now. It's just different from ours. Like, it's just so different.
Right. Look, I mean, would you have done what they did at Essence Festival, knowing that Essence has always been a place of excellence? Would you actually even consider that to be excellent with them, what they did? Because they're doing like a twerk kind of contest thing. You know what I mean? And I had all of them ladies shaking their ass all on stage. Some of them had like the high booty cheeks out and everything. It looked like a real 2 Live Crew video at Essence.
First of all, I was always into like twerking behind closed doors. That's just my thing. Like in public, okay, I guess, but I'm just not. I've always been that way. I'm just kind of not comfortable, And I ain't always had a twerkable ass either, just to be real. But I mean, like,
Twerkable
because
now,
I ain't
goddamn
finna
it.
shake these bones, bitch, back in the day. But yeah, I got a little meat now. But I don't know. I just ain't never been so comfortable but to do so many things in public for other people to see. That's just me. Now I will today. I was working public, yeah. So I probably would do it today. Back then, no. But today I probably would. Cause I get a little, I'm a little goofy. I like to have fun. I like to dance. So I don't know. It's possible I probably would.
You would do what they did.
Twerk on stage. You want me to-
Stop that shit in front of this camera. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. Back
Bust
in
it
the
wide
show.
open. Maybe I would. I think I would. I'm more wild now. I mean, I guess just in my mind, I'm more wild now than I was in my 20s.
Why would you say that?
Because I'm willing to do things I wouldn't do back then. Because like I was kind of self-conscious back then. I wasn't the same that I am. I have an I don't care attitude now. So I think I'm a little more wild now than I was back then.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
And you talking about would I do it? Like, I don't know. Would you?
why the fuck would I?
My sister I love that little twerking shadow thing she put in the comments. That's so funny. David said somebody called a European Jesus now. I would though. Like I'm more wild now than I was back then. So I probably would.
And Nikita talking about she would.
Yeah, like why not?
How?
Shit, this ass is twerkable and my back might
How?
hurt the next day.
How you gonna do it, we?
What you mean? How she gonna do? I know you don't be putting her personal business out there about
I'm
her
just
hip.
asking how.
Don't be talking
I didn't
about
even
her
mention
hip.
nothing about her hip. See, you on that.
Don't be doing that.
You on that
but I
mess.
would though, babe. Like, you know me, I'm carefree now. Like, so I probably would.
Oh, would
Hey,
you?
some shit just shut off. Did it?
Oh yeah, it did. It's some things, some new things. I'm just figuring out. I'm gonna have to work that out.
Yeah, fave like that. We'll be twerking that ass like that, shaking that shadow. But I would though, because I'm more carefree and I just want to have fun. Like I'm not concerned about what people think about me like no more. But back in the day, I was a little more conservative.
Okay.
You know, you was there back in the day. Like you noticed I was like still goofy and fun, but I was a little more conservative back then. Again, because this ass wasn't as twerkable as it is today.
Yeah, she do got some meat back there. Homegirl got a nice
Ham
little-
hocks.
Ham hocks. Hell no. You got a nice little doo-doo spitter back there, baby. Nice little shit slinger.
My fave said, "Yep, fucking it up, pop that coochie."
Yep.
Yeah,
Y'all some heathens. Both of y'all. Are some
Like now,
fucking
we just
heathens.
more carefree and fun now. Like I'm with it.
Oh, okay. Well,
You'll see me out there, like yeah, like when I'm with my younger group of friends, because you know a lot of my friends are like 10 years younger than me. But like when I'm with them, I'm a little more like
ratchet.
prone to
Richidity.
twerk this ass in public.
See? The fuck foe.
Because it's fun and because
Yeah.
it's mine.
You know, all I'm saying is that
Claudine said, y'all know I would. Claudine, we're going to get together and twerk these asses out the streets, okay?
all right. Y'all better make sure
The
that y'all
40 and
give me-
over club. We could twerk too, just like the youngins. But I don't know if I would do, everything they did, or if I would necessarily be on stage. And maybe I would because I'm just free like that. Like I probably would. My inner sanctified person would want to be like, no, I'm conservative. I don't want nobody to see my ass. But then the other side be like, hey, bend over and bust that shit wide open. But,
Yeah, but it can't be.
Anyway.
It's not. You're not too conservative. I know.
I'm not.
I know first ladies and pastors be busting it wide open before they serve the Lord.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I know for sure it was people that was at Essence that love God, that love Allah, and they was getting that junk. They was bending over.
Because you saw me at that baby shower. Remember at the baby shower game? When we had to shake the little things out the box.
You had to shake
What
the
first
pot.
thing I did, put them hands on the floor and shook them balls out that box, bitch. Out the tissue box, remember?
Yeah, and you was the first one. But then you had
But y'all ain't even helped me out and told me I won the game, but whatever. But I would do it.
see she
David
was.
said I can twerk for the YouTube promotion to get followers.
You probably could get a lot of followers too, because that's what happened on Instagram. I only see, if you ever go on any of them ladies' pages that be doing physical health, they always in they like gym clothes, or they insinuate or stretch out on they backside, and then you go see how many followers they got, and they be in the 6 digits.
Yeah, I don't need to-
250,000, 300,000, and all you doing is taking pictures with your ass out.
Yeah, I don't know. I would probably do that too. I don't know. Ask me what I'm not willing to do. That's probably an easier question. I don't know. But we talking about the youth, not me. Anyway.
Right, but it's a comparison from then to now. Now I understand that given the the situation and the circumstances, you probably would be okay with some of the fuck shit that the youth is doing because you're willing to do the fuck shit with them, right?
Well, it depends. To a certain extent, I am.
That's messed up.
But I don't know. We were just into different things when we were growing up. It wasn't all about being out and twerking everywhere. And like, that's the only way you can dance is you got to twerk. Like we actually did other things. Like we just didn't have the same worries and the same issues and things to face like the youth today. Like we just wasn't, I wasn't 7, 8, 9, and 10 thinking about, am I a boy or a girl, or am I want to have sex. Like I just was not thinking about all of that stuff. And now it's just different. The youth just have different things to face. Like my home life was screwed up. Nobody knew that, but it's just weird because we just face different things.
Yeah, and I agree. Like, for an example, if you know that you might not get fed no food, you're really not worried about how the fuck to dance and do the electric slide.
Right, bitch, slide me a piece of toast or something.
Hello, right? Shit. Can I
A
get
bean
some
pie,
porridge? I
something.
want some porridge.
Give
Give me a
me
bowl of
something.
grits or something.
Okay,
You know what I
I'll
mean?
eat the oatmeal dry, but just give me something.
But it seems like the kids today, they just feel like they have like privilege
Yeah.
to certain things. Like we owe them to eat.
They really do have a sense of entitlement.
And sense of entitlement. That's what.
Like
I was looking
our
for.
daughter always, when we go out, expect for us to pay for her, and will pout when we say, "Hey, no, she's on a check by herself." But I asked her, I said, "Are you serious? You expect us to pay?" And she said, "Well, most of the time, baby, the government says that you are over 18. We ain't paying for shit. You work full time."
Hello.
But she still has that sense of entitlement. Like she still expects so much, and I'm like, where do you get that from? But it's the youth now. They just different.
You know, with what they have to deal with now. Now, you were speaking in reference to the having to choose whether or not you a boy or a girl or them or they or whatever, right?
Yeah,
We
it's
never
just-
had that issue, right? But we was watching the video, right? And I think, what was his name? I don't know what the guy's name is, but I'll find it. He was having dialogue with a couple of transgender people, and one of them was an ambulance tech. And he specifically asked the ambulance tech, listen, your ideals of what he said, I can't tell you how you feel, but you pushing your ideals on kids who wouldn't even be thinking about whether or not they're a boy or a girl is asinine. It's something
Right.
that they should not have to deal with, right?
Because remember our health class, they taught us about female anatomy, and then they taught us about males. Like we didn't have all these options and pronouns and shit.
And
like
how your body works and what can happen with your body when it works.
yeah.
You know, I'm at the point now. I can't tell a grown person that you're in the wrong body, but we can go with the simplest form. I think Matt Walsh, that's what his name was. Matt Walsh specifically said, if it is designed to do something, then that's exactly what it is. It says a woman is a person whose body is designed to give birth. And then the guy said, well, he was like, well, there are some women who can't give birth. And his retort to that was, he was like, that does not negate the fact that her body was supposed to give birth.
Or has the ability to do so. Yeah.
To give birth. What he said was, it's like, just because a human is born with one leg does not mean that the majority supposed to have two legs. We're not going to change a person just because he has one leg. We're going to give him a completely different race or a completely different ideal about himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He said specifically something went wrong. So if a woman who was born a female cannot give birth, something went wrong in that process.
Right.
But if everything was to have been corrected and right, she would be also able to give birth.
Because she's still equipped with and has the ability to do so. Right.
Exactly. So just that analogy and him breaking it down like that.
Yeah, that was deep.
breaks-
That was a good, because I never thought about it. Thought about it that way.
Right. And then he asked him also another question. He was like, if a man was to get hurt and he tell you, listen, I'm menstruating right now, would you go and check to see how his
I'm
blood
pregnant.
of his blood, right? Would you check his pregnancy? He's like, no, you wouldn't, because his body is not built for that.
Your mind doesn't even go to, hey man, maybe you pregnant. That's why you're nauseous. Because you're a man,
You're a
because
man,
you
right.
can't get pregnant. You
Hello,
know what I'm saying?
right.
So
Your
that,
body.
that was really deep.
Right.
We need to post that video because that was really good.
I'll find it and I'll post it on the Signal 27 page so that way we can look. Now, we're not going against the LGBTQs, okay? I'm just letting y'all know. We are not going
Absolutely
against
not.
the LGBTQs. You all can feel however you want to feel.
Right.
All we are saying is that decisions like that should be made to individuals who become adults. So that means if a person is 18 years old and older, can take care of themselves and fend for themselves and stuff like that, then they can make that decision as to whether or not they feel like somebody else. Now, I've seen boys who are 14, 15, you knew they were gay, just how they act. You know, you're going to grow up to be a gay, you know? Should I say it like that? But you seen kids and stuff that be like, well, damn, that boy a little soft. He gonna be gay. You know what I'm saying? Or you might see a girl and she a little butch or whatever. Yeah, she might just be she might be a gay, you know? But you know what I'm saying? You can kind of tell, but you can't sit up there and tell them that. You know what I'm saying? Wait till they get older so they can go ahead and make their decision, because they might just be a little feminine. I know feminine men who still like women. They just feminine. They just softer men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you can't say that.
I mean, and back in the day, we knew it just
You was a
the
sissy.
LGBTQ plus
LGBTQ.
community was not. It was not a thing because it was they weren't like, nobody was welcoming people to be themselves or identify as something else. Whereas now everything is just so different. So back then, if a person, like we had different words for, the homosexual community and stuff like that, which I'm not going to use, but we had different words and we had different ways of, kind of isolating people for who they were. And that's just not fair. I don't believe that that's a fair thing. And now the youth, everything is just so open. So the youth are just able to have so much stuff presented to their face and so many things just put before them where they don't have a lot of choices. And no wonder they are kind of confused because they have too many choices. We weren't exposed to all this extra stuff. We were taught by our grandparents and parents and our ancestors that there's two genders. Like when you grew up, you were a girl, you played with dolls, which I hated, which was stupid. You played with dolls and we had to dress up and blah, blah, blah. And the boys played with boy toys like G.I. Joes and Legos and stuff. I was playing with the boy toys too, but how dare a young boy play with a doll? Like just back then it was just different. Whereas now the parents are letting these kids decide at 3, however they feel, one day to the next, that they're able to just identify as whatever they want. And I mean, I guess. I mean, go off there, I guess.
No, you're right. Because now they will arrest you and send you somewhere just because you would not allow your kid to identify as something.
Right.
A person got laid off or fired because they would not address one of the students as
They
a
wouldn't
cat.
be out. Yeah, like who's
I'm
gonna
not about-
do that? Ain't nobody gonna do that.
I'm not about to meow at you.
Yeah, we're just talking about the youth back then versus now. And that's just ridiculous. Cause bitch, you not a cat. Give a fuck, like period. You not a cat. You ain't come out no cat. You might have a cat, but you not no cat. I'm gonna, yeah, you right. You wasn't born out of the meow kind, but like that's just ridiculous. The things that the youth have to face today, and I can kind of see why they're just different. Everything is just seems like so out of control now.
They killing gender specific stuff in stores. So instead of saying boy and girl clothes, it's just in the section. Like it's all kind of little stuff.
So for all y'all that don't know, that is my sister. That's J Mo.
J Mo in the house.
Yeah, she controls and runs Poker Face Comedy. So for all y'all that's in the city of Jacksonville, this coming Wednesday, right? No, it's the 12th, right? Mm-hmm.
This Wednesday.
It's this Wednesday, the 12th. We're going to be live at Goodfellas doing Poker Face Comedy. You make sure that you show up, all right? Because we're all going to be there. All
And
right?
it's my little birthday party with my people. So cancers, turning
Oh,
up
y'all so
for the whole month.
Oh, I'll let my daughter
Birthday
know.
month.
My Lord.
Yeah, because y'all be sensitive, y'all.
My God.
Sensitive people.
I can't even stand to hear that word. Happy birthday, though, but my Lord. We had this conversation last time you was here. I said, ooh, just make my skin itch.
It's okay. It's okay. I hopefully will change your feelings.
I ain't met one yet, but we'll see, girlfriend. I don't know. It's something about, David can chime in. It's something about them cancers, baby, that just, ooh.
I'm a lovable one. I've never had any bad.
My daughter's lovable, too. She's mighty lovable. Way too lovable because you can't say shit other than the word love to her without her being like, like whining and crying
She
and
needs to
shit.
work on
You're
that.
emotional. Okay?
Ooh,
Super
child.
Especially when we love you. We love you.
Girl.
You're
J-Mo
right. I
can
can't
know.
say. Yeah, if I try to give her some correction or some direction, if I don't say it with like joy and happiness in my heart, hey babe, I just want to let you know I'm your dad, and I do think your feet need to be washed. And she'll be like, but dad, my feet is,
It'll be a whole
Yeah.
thing. Like it's disgusting, honey, and toxic.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
happy birthday.
I know, right? That's messed up.
After all that, happy
know,
birthday, girl.
I know. I told y'all I used to be in my feelings about stuff a lot. But
Yeah.
I grew up, and you live and you learn.
Praise
You can't
God.
wear your heart on your sleeve with everything all the time.
So
Because
this.
we do take stuff personal from the people we love. Like if you say you don't like the way my dress look, and okay, somebody who I just met saying they don't like my dress and it's my style, I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But my mom be like, I don't like your dress.
Yeah.
That sits with me. Like it
this one, though?
really bothered me because it's just like she don't approve.
I'm
Lord.
confused. But how about when we say wash the dishes?
Wash the dishes.
Like why we got to cry and pout and boo-hoo and
I know, right?
let that be such a big ordeal?
So much torture.
See?
What is a dish? Me? I'm playing. I am so maternal type person, or like
I love my
wash a
baby,
little
man.
dish. You'll be all right, but if there's a dishwasher,
Oh, but okay.
So J-Mo, let's catch you up on what we was talking about. A couple of weeks ago, we was going to do a show called Youth of Today, Then and Now. And the purpose of the show was just talk about how we feel about how ourselves growing up and how if we can remember certain things that we went through that the kids of today don't have to go through. And we was talking about the LGBT, about how they're pushing an agenda on the youth, and they just like it's just coming out. We never had to deal with that. You know,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? When we was growing up, we knew of a person who was gay in the neighborhood. That's like 1 out of 100 people, but now it's
a lot of people wasn't coming out. Even when we was in school, like it was. I graduated 2007, so when we were in high school, it's like people used to expect it, but everybody just wasn't open with it yet. And then it was like the secret club of people that were open with it, and it was just like a lot of stuff became like a big thing. Like for the first time when everybody seen two girls kiss at our school, it was like they kissed in the hallway, and it was a big deal. Like boys used to be late to class trying to record them with their little camera phones, and I used to just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like it used to be like so heavy and a big deal. Like man, if this get out, y'all gonna be in trouble, man. And so it's like now to it being like more, everybody supporting it and accepting it and stuff. Now it's like, okay, I'm for that. I'm for people loving people unconditionally, but like I said, I do not agree with
You late as
forcing
hell.
an
I'm sorry. Sorry. Hey.
But I'm like, they're forcing the agenda, or they're forcing kids into the idea of it. It's like a child should be able to,
Just
go
be a
through
child.
life with making decisions about who they want to be as they go. Like if you get exposed to looking at 2 million kids, or being told that it's okay for you to be something else as a kid, then it's like that opens the door to the possibility.
I just want to let everybody know TK really trying to be quiet.
He is.
But
He tried to sneak in, but I bust his ass out. I ain't never met the man before either. But
Wait, how you doing?
hey, I'm
Nice
Keita.
to meet you. I keep
Nice to
knocking
meet
over
you
your
too.
phone, still
That's
not
all right.
hearing nothing.
That's all right. That's because you late. You're a little flustered.
No, I thought he said 7:15 sound check, 7:30 showtime. So I
Wow.
literally stopped the game at 5:30 to get ready.
Yeah,
for this.
video
Like, I
games.
actually was
Right.
excited about this. Like I like
Run
this
live.
invite. You feel me? I did 80 on the highway just to get here, try to get here faster.
To get here at the end of the show.
I put
Good
my
talk,
belt
though.
Midway. I'm sorry. We can't sit
Yo,
here.
what side of town you stay on, TK?
I'm on the west side.
Oh shit, you
Oh,
were
wow.
a punk, man. Damn, you could have just said, like, listen, I ain't gonna make it because the rest of
No, that's not an option.
the
That's not an option. Big bro said he asked, he was like, hey, what you doing? I said, nah, shit. So then he said, pull up. I said, really? Me? I was waiting for this invite. I've been watching all the clips and sharing and support. Oh, y'all really got a chat room in here?
Andrew?
Boy, I'm like, no joke.
Oh, we legit up in here. We
Yo,
legit.
what's happening? Yo, let me take this sweat off. I'm hot.
Okay.
it's a little warm. It's a little
You only gonna
party.
be at 10 minutes, brother. We almost done, but that's all right though.
Only 10
That's
minutes.
all
I thought y'all started at 7.
No,
Don't
6:30.
leave. We just
6:30.
got here.
That's
I'm
all
gonna
right.
check my text message because I feel like
I don't
somebody
want
ain't
to
telling the
end.
truth.
I don't want it to end.
Well,
But it's not even necessarily just the LGBTQ, like to get back on subject. But like it is partly that, but like the school shootings and like all the entitlement, all the having sex at an early age, it's just so much they had to face that we didn't have to face. Like we just wasn't thinking about none of that stuff.
Living free, everybody at a certain point in time was just happy to be able to do what they wanted to do without hassle, even though we still have our issues. Like I tell everybody, the evolution of just, here it is, the woke movement, people waking up is crazy. Because it's like even now with the banning the books and stuff. I told you I just did that. I did the went with Transformative Justice Coalition to protest banned books, and I live streamed it. And it's just wild the type of book or the books that they said they are banning is stuff that we had on our
Right.
reading list in school.
Exactly,
Or they
right.
motivated us to actually read. And it did not
Yes.
even necessarily be about black culture. It was about anything that made any book that made white people look bad.
Yeah.
That showed
They
they
faults.
banned.
Yep.
That showed they faults.
Because they don't want to be held accountable.
tryna
But
control
bitch,
the
we know
narrative.
the truth, bitch.
Yeah, y'all wicked and y'all did a lot of evil stuff. Y'all broke a lot of moral codes just to get on. Like I found out George Washington only famous because he the first ones that started shooting the captains because they used to. I don't know if
Yup.
that's the captain, but he used to take them out. He told the Indians,
Right.
"Hey, shoot them first, and then you turned around and backdoored the Indians too." So you know what I'm saying? It was built on corruption, a lot of foul play, a lot of you know what I'm saying, illegal ways of making money. As of NASCAR, as of everything that's sports related, usually start on some. We can cuss, right? I heard
Some
cuss
fuck
like
shit.
Yeah, some fuck shit.
Some
shit.
fuck
Y'all
ass,
bamboozled.
some fuck
And
ass
then
shit.
wait, this the cold part. Then when the niggas get up on game and run our 1-2, you gonna add some laws and change the rules
Right.
because we
Yep.
coming up, nigga.
Right.
Then we
Yeah.
build some shit, you blow it up and tear it down. Hating ass niggas. That's
Right.
because I ain't gonna.
No,
fuck that.
That's
Fuck
because we
that.
get popping and then all y'all white little daughters want to fuck on a nigga, ho. Stop being mad. Accept them light skinned babies. We gonna invade. Every nigga with a white girl, get her pregnant tonight. That's what
Yeah.
we doing.
Create
Yep.
some more black
Bring
people.
Bring
on
some
bed.
mulatto babies to your Christmas photos. You gonna see how great your grandbaby is. You gonna cheer for him in secret at his
I
basketball
literally
game.
met a
Wow.
guy who said that was his like his life mission. He was like, I ain't getting married because I'm gonna have a baby by every race. He's like, that's what he said. I'm just gonna be popping
Well,
out.
you do
Yeah,
know
okay.
Infiltration.
You do know that's one of the reasons why eugenics was created, right? Eugenics is a movement to try to wipe out African American men because they know strictly by our seed we can take over the world. So that means at the end of the day, all we got to do is fuck these white bitches.
Yeah.
And have
Dick
babies.
on the white bitches. That's a remix.
Black girls, Asian
Wow.
girls, Latino girls.
Yo,
all
put them
you
on
gotta
Whatever
do.
you want. This your bit.
We gotta be afraid.
If her granddaddy or
'Cause
great
if
granddaddy
they get to throw a seed in there, y'all can go and catch a seed from a different race too.
What was it? Dr. Umar Johnson. They asked Dr. Umar Johnson, would he have a baby by another race? And he looked at them three men that was on their podcast. He was like, why would I want my seed to be in a cave dwelling?
Wow.
He went off in a cave dwelling, non-clean being. Yeah, I was like, yo, I lied to you not. He was like, yo, he's like, I would,
Damn, non-clean. They clean now.
no, well, now back in the day, the Moors went over there and helped them out. Now you know that, right? So
Yeah.
let's be real clear. They wasn't as clean. They was sleeping with. Well, they had animals
Sleeping with the
lived
animals.
With their
It was
animals.
fucking them sheep.
I was just about to
They was fucking them
just about to
sheep.
say that.
They was vibing.
Okay. Oh my God.
They're not playing.
Yo.
That's crazy.
So just to play
So
catch up,
much.
we was
Colonizers,
talking about the youth. Now, TK, how old are you,
I'm
TK?
27.
So
My
you
Lord.
would be part
Signal
of the,
27.
You'll be part of the younger culture versus us. I'm in my 40s, so I
Yeah,
kind
I
of
was
like almost double your age, right?
I did definitely seen this shit, like how it played out, how it was when everybody was secret. Then I seen when it was out, and then when I was in school, and that's when you start having the girls. It used to be, I'm gonna just be honest, it used to be the girls that wasn't getting no dick that turned lesbian. I'm gonna just say it.
Okay.
She wasn't getting no dick, or she got played, so now she gonna go to some pussies, and then, you know what I'm saying, it's so many women that's gay that ain't gay, but we gonna leave it there anyway. And then you had the dudes that was a little twitchy getchy, you know what I'm talking about? But that you feel me? Like, ain't nothing wrong with them, and they was cool. Like, it was the one, and they used to beef. I don't know why that was in my school, but my cook, damn it. I mean, two people's out.
I almost told the secret.
One got a
Almost
dress
said
on, and one is living his best life, and I'm proud of you, nigga. I
Okay.
love you. But
That's what's up.
Yo, I just seen it play out, and then I got cousins that's in that life too. You feel me? Like,
I mean, we all do. Friends, cousins, family members. Like, and that's the thing about me. Like, I went to church for years and years and saw what the Bible says about this. But on the other hand, the way my mind works, I always see two sides to everything. Like, I'm never one side, even if I'm not in a situation. And I, on the other hand, believe that people should be free to love and fuck whoever they want to because it's their body, it's their life. We were given the gift of choice for a reason. So they should be able to love whoever they want. Fuck whoever they want. Like that's just how I think about it. I don't. It's so weird.
So
I was taught that it was
literally
wrong.
it's literally just like, okay, I get educating people. If they were just educating people on the LGBTQ XYZ community, then
Yes.
that would be one thing. But it's the kids. That's
Yeah.
where
Yes,
it
that's where we
starts to
crossed the
become heavy.
line.
Because as we seen previous, anybody who's decided they want to be a lesbian or whatever, want to be gay, they decided on their own without the influence. So
Exactly.
why is it so much of a thing now to
Well,
like
you got
push
a
the
point.
issue?
All the people
Right.
that was gay, we knew they came to it on their own.
Yeah,
They got
exactly.
grown, went to
Issue-
college. It was like, hey, you know,
Yep.
Yeah.
it's something about a Buddha hole with some nuts on it. They just, I don't know. They chose.
It's a whole
they
nuts
chose-
to butt situation.
But
is
it's
what I'm
like,
saying.
and it's like
Nut
they
to
made
butt
It's a whole
decision,
nuts
and
to
it's
butt.
okay. And I would say that the issue that they had with coming out was acceptance from loved ones.
Exactly.
Or acceptance
said,
from
church.
people. I don't agree with putting your hands on nobody because of their preference or
No.
discrediting and disowning nobody because of their preference. So it's like that stuff is what y'all agenda should be pushing, is being inclusive, letting you be who you want to be, like they
Right.
said. But that infiltration down to the little kids is the same thing that is the issue with all this other stuff that's going on. They're trying to.
But I don't understand
Yep.
why they be mad when your kid is gay. If your son gay, you gonna have somebody help you get dressed real nice. He gonna be smart. He's very good at organizing.
The
His
one
room
that
ain't
shot
gonna
with-
smell like another little boy room.
Right.
His room gonna smell nice.
Right.
And if your daughter want to be a lesbian, fella, stop being mad. At least she ain't getting fucked. You ain't gotta worry about that.
So what's the problem? Like,
So here's my thought on it, right? And I'll just say this.
Say it,
Everybody
Pickles.
go based off of religion, right? And then you said God gave us free choice. So yes, they do have a right to go ahead and fuck whoever they want to, as long as you leave the kids alone. You got people out there that's called what is it, NAMBLA? That's the National
Yes.
Association
Oh,
of Man Boy Love, right?
What?
Right. They So
that's
they,
a whole. It's a whole thing.
right.
Boy
they-
Scouts.
No,
No.
these
No.
are men who want fuck boys and they ass.
The Boy Scouts.
Fuck little kids.
Oh, he's talking about that's what
Boy
Boy
Scouts.
Scouts.
You heard? They was fucking them little boys. I'm
Yeah,
teaching
but
how to
that's
pinch your tent.
right. That's
Yeah.
that's the priesthood of the Catholic Church and all of that. But what I'm saying is that they'll sit up there and tell you that just because you're gay, you're gonna go to hell, right? They say the homosexual does not have a place in the kingdom of heaven. That's what the Bible say. I don't know what scripture it is.
They lying.
But here's the problem, right? What actually is hell? Because we don't know. Either you do what God say and you're in the presence of God, or you do your own thing and you're not within the presence of God. So what does not being in the presence of God feel like? We don't fucking know. Do we or do we not?
I can tell
Well, you do know because before you became born again, then you weren't in God's presence.
Right. And are you cool with that feeling?
I think I know, because I had a point when I was running away from the Lord, wanted to be out in the streets with the
Yeah.
homies and doing stuff I wasn't supposed to, and it felt terrible. It didn't feel nice. You feel
Well, when I did bad shit, it felt good to me.
no, I know what you're talking
Let's
about.
be
Not
honest.
that. I'm
It was
talking
very
about-
satisfying, bitch.
Yeah, that too. That even turned bad too. Now
just
I
saying.
don't like doing that with you. Yeah, that feel wrong. God be on my spirit too much. He like,
I'm
don't
just-
go fuck up. Don't do it.
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
older now. I'm just different. I just see things differently, and I'm just a free spirit. My mind is free now. Like I can think about anything and explore both options in my mind. Like there's right and wrong in a sense, but there's free will. Like I just
That is love.
I don't know, man.
I do believe that there is a since we're talking about the LGBTQs.
See, look, I said because I was like LGBTQ.
Who was
That
saying
was,
that?
that was something. That was something at the 85 South
Oh, at the
show. It was
85
like,
South,
it was
yeah.
the LGBTQs. You know what I mean?
That community.
I don't believe that there's there. I do believe that there possibly is a right way to do certain things, right? I know there's other animals that are in the animal kingdom that even change their sex, like amphibians change from male to female. You know what I mean? There have been other types of animals that have indulged, I guess, in relations with each other, and that's how they meet and greet each other. By, you know what I'm saying? About fucking, hey, how you doing? Here's this dick. You know what I'm saying?
Sniffing each other's ass.
Right? No, it's more than that. These monkeys was fucking. They was like, hey, get the dick. Hey, this your uncle, and then they be like, I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
I seen that video of the monkey
you
at
see
the
that?
zoo. They stuck his in the other monkey
I
mouth.
seen
At
lions
the
fuck
zoo
at the
in
zoo.
front of the kids, bro. I was like, yo.
Oh my god.
That nigga said, "Rah!" He was in there. He was in there. And I was like, go.
And the dick was in
You
there.
just felt like you needed something. He's like, y'all gonna watch me? All right, watch this.
Wow.
He was in there stroking it. I was like, jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Monkeys fuck like. Never mind.
Yeah.
They not shamed.
They not, yo.
They fuck like the boyfriend or baby boy. That's how they be fucking.
They it's crazy.
Yo.
Not playing with you.
Yo.
Marcus.
Playing with you.
I know, right? Marcus said, laugh out loud. Damn.
So David said, I created you for my purpose. You can create for your purpose. How can you tell the creator?
That is
I want you to expound on that,
I
David.
think he laid it out there. That's a nice way of saying it.
I mean,
though.
sound good to me.
But this is my question. How did church, like we said, the church was judging people that's gay. But how you explain all the choir directors? Every choir director that hold his hip and do a little taste before that choir sang,
best-
they
and
tore
all
that
the
best-
motherfucker
Hello?
down. You hear me?
All the best ones.
That was the first time
All
I
the best
almost
ones.
cried in church.
like,
I almost
Feel
did.
it.
And my
Like, for
cousin
real.
said, and I said, huh? And it went away. But they sang the shit out of, what was it, Wave in the Water. I remember that, especially when they do the change in the sound. Like, I mean, that bitch like, take my money. This is for my weed, but you can have it, Lord. I love you.
Yeah.
He'll front me something. Don't worry about it.
You got real religious in that moment. Then you went home and thought about it. It was like,
Nah, he fronted it to me. I'm a good nigga. My plug love me. Shout out to you, nigga.
So David said, I'm God to my creations. Okay, so I know what you meant by that now.
yes,
That's what's
yes,
up. I mean, period. It's
like
true.
that.
Wow,
See,
yeah, I
they
ain't
know
know that.
it's
That's
saying
deep
some
right
deep
there.
shit.
Yeah, that
It
is
is. That's
deep.
my
Stop
bro.
eating salads, nigga.
He is
Yeah.
deep. I love it.
All right, yo. So in closing, in reference to the topic of the youth then and now, we'll go around the room. I'd like to get you all's point of view of how you feel your youth went and what you would have liked to have known then, what you know now. We'll start with J-Mo.
oh, me first.
My
I'm
Lord.
playing.
What'd you say, my? Well, I said that took too long.
So, in reference to then and now, I would.
Speak from your heart.
Yeah.
Okay.
You say,
take
hold
your
on,
time, sister.
Rephrase the question.
Take
You
your
said, what would
time,
I
sister.
change about it?
Yeah, what would you change if you could go back to your, 18, 17-year-old self? What would you tell your 17-year-old self now that you learned now?
Is when I went to college to start, or when I was younger to start a business or get more into stuff like that, because I feel like a lot of us now are like struggling with school debt and so forth, and I'm like just now getting the keys on certain stuff when it comes to finances and investing and all the other kind of stuff. But I wish that we would have known more about that then. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us are struggling through to have something because we, they mess up your credit or when you're
Yes.
young and all the other kind of stuff. Like that's something that I feel like we didn't get pushed to learn. We got told, get a bank account, get a savings account, save your money up and this, that, and the other. But that's not how other people get successful at making money.
Absolutely.
And so we got push the narrative that going to school is gonna solve all your problems and make your dreams come true, and you're gonna get the job you want to be able to live how you want to live. That's cap. So
That is.
It worked
real.
out for some, but not all.
yeah, it work out for some, but not all. But it's still a matter of exposure to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like the school you choose. Going to HBCU, I got a black college experience and I appreciated it. But I
Yes.
seen the difference also with when I went to PWI and the things that they taught me there. Even in curriculum, they talked about how to start a business or financial stuff. That was not being talked about when we were at, when I was at the HBCU. So
And
it's
it's
certain
structured
stuff.
that way on purpose.
It
too.
is. It's structured that way on purpose, and I feel like a lot of times the education wise, certain stuff get dumbed down because they feel like as black kids you can't handle it, can't take it, or
Right.
teachers that's just following the rules or the guidelines. I remember being a gifted. And that's how I knew about the stock market as a kid. And I got exposed to certain stuff because of Gifted that made me, more aware than others. But it just wasn't a fair situation. That's a class of 30 students out of a whole school.
Right.
So it's just understanding the ways of the world when it comes to finances and looking at it as fun and not a chore because it felt scary. So that's something that
Still
I probably
does.
would change. I would just be more focused on. I would have did better things because I was making a lot of money as a jet. I'm not even gonna cap. I was
Okay.
hustling, so I would have did
Yes.
better things with that money than what I, you know, what I'm saying, now that I know what I know now.
Okay.
And I can kind of relate to that, seeing as my mom and my grandmother didn't know anything about how money works, to now kind of learning from a pastor starting giving me a book to read and me trying to figure it out and learn it myself. I think I'm probably, outside of my mother's side of the family, probably the first person that has a clear understanding of how money actually works. You know what I mean? And I guess you could say that's possibly getting out of a generational curse, but you can get out of generational curse just by educating yourself.
That
You
part.
know what I mean? And a lot of people are like, well, no, God gonna get me out. I was like, you keep waiting on him. They call him supernatural. He's gonna do the super. You need to do the natural. That's what they
That
used to say in the
part.
Bible. you know
Yeah.
what I mean? All right. So,
And a lot of it come with being confident to seek out the knowledge, because that's the other thing I would change. I wouldn't have cared about what so many other people thought when I was growing up. That was the way of the world, because we didn't have access to the internet and stuff. So
Yep.
your neighbor liking you was a big thing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
growing up, I was one of them people pleasers. I cared a lot about what people thought about me, so it influenced certain decisions.
That's
I
the
wouldn't have cared as
cancer
much.
in you, boy. That's
I wouldn't have cared as much, but that's it.
Okay.
what about you, TK?
Well, man, you said only 16?
Because TK was just that last year.
Man, no, about 16, I didn't calm down, because I was already out. I hopped off sports early as fuck, doing a lot of shit. Not bad stuff, but bad stuff. But I was, instead of like, you know what I mean? Instead of like, you know, sneaking and geeking and doing all that shit I was doing, I would have probably focused on, like y'all said, read up on some more stuff, learned more investments and stuff. Like, I wish I'd invested in Bitcoin earlier when it first popped. A lot of stuff that I already knew and kind of knew it was it. I wish I'd have just been knowing how to get into the stuff. I wish I'd have started a lot of, you know what I'm saying? A whole lot of he say wishes and wish was. I wish I'd started comedy early. I knew I wanted to be a comedian since 13. I was lying to sneak in the girls' windows. I could have been lying to get in the comedy clubs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's true.
I was a very good liar. And I knew how to make people feel bad for me, because I was hella short. Like, I was like 16. I was like 4'5", like for real life. Bro, my first day of high school, they didn't even let me on the school bus. This is a true story. My daddy had to take me to school, like, and tell them that he's in high school. And I know. And they was like, you in elementary. I looked young as fuck.
Oh,
Ain't no tall. Because guess what? I grew up. I still ain't tall, but
He's a real man.
yo,
Fuck all y'all who wouldn't let him on the bus.
Yo, nah, shout out to her too. She was nice. She was cool.
She wasn't
After
nice
you
enough to
found
let
out
you.
wasn't a little kid getting on the wrong bus.
Okay. She didn't want you to be lost.
Yeah, I just that and just, you know, be more like, how can I say, like, well, I already knew how to pick out the people when and where not to be, but I'd have just the people I was around, I'd have just, you know, been more stand up with certain things and just said my piece more and stood up for myself more. But nah, I ain't going for none of that shit. So
Okay.
try it, cuss you out.
Because he over 5 feet now, bitch, try.
Yeah.
Play with him if you
A
want
little bit
to.
hoarse.
David said Webster. I know you did.
That's damn sure the school I went to. That's weird as fuck. How you know that, bro? I went to Webster Elementary School for real. That was Barack, Michelle Obama, McCat, whatever the fuck. It's Webster forever, ho.
Okay.
All right. Keita, what about you?
I just wish I would have loved myself earlier. Like, I didn't know myself and come into myself and love myself. I wish I would have done that earlier, because, like, I was just, you know, with both my parents being on drugs and being stressed out, not having nobody to really teach me nothing, you know, trying to figure everything out on my own and stuff. It was just a lot of stress. And me and my twin, you know, taking care of our little cousins and stuff. It was just too much for a kid. I just wish I would have had a childhood and loved myself earlier than I did. Like, because now I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that shit is
Yeah.
true. You care about everything,
But
when
like,
you
I
trying to
love
find
me.
yourself.
Yeah, for real. But like, now I love myself. Can't nobody convince me that I'm a shitty person. They might give me off track sometimes with some of the things, but can't nobody fuck with me now. I'm just saying.
Everybody
Bitch, you
know.
can't, bitch.
Pop your peas, twin. Go
And
ahead.
bitch.
Yo. Fuck time out. You see our hair flowing to the
Because,
side
bitch,
on
you
you
see the
hoes?
side ponytail, bitch.
Some of y'all don't got edges since 92. Fuck time out. All them perms, shit. Lame ass, dirty foot ass hoe.
Right.
What Jackson gonna say? Foot dragging hoes.
Look, boy.
Pussy ass
got
hoe.
some
You
words.
saying all that.
You
Yeah,
got all
y'all
words.
let me tap in on this
Listen,
shit.
when I moved here from DC, I said, baby, we got to go, bitch. I said, leave our shit on that U-Haul. We got to go back up north, because I can't stay here. I said, bitch, I can't live live here.
You from DC?
Yeah, we both are. I said, bitch, this is retardville, bitch. I said, I can't live here.
Yo, I like the phrase.
First of all, the lady can't even say bag. She said it's a bag. I was like, hey, we got to go.
And I told you what I said people from Jacksonville don't say back, they say bike.
Bike. Bitch, what?
And we talk slow and fast at the same time. And I noticed that when I went to school, I had to check myself.
It's like
because
y'all
somebody
rapping
told me,
when
they
y'all
was like,
talk.
you talking so fast. And I was like, no, I'm not. And he was like, you did not say I'm about to go to the store. Would you like something? You say I'm about to go to the store. You want something?
You do that. You do that.
But that's
my
when
God.
But
I'm
here's the
relaxed.
thing. I understood everything she said.
I'm aware of it, but I'm that's when when Jacksonville people get relaxed, we slur them words together.
Listen,
horribly.
it's like y'all tongue weighed 35 pounds. I be
Man,
like, what the fuck?
You know what made me realize when I started doing radio in Daytona? I noticed I was like, y'all, I'm so dang on country ratchet. I gotta fix this. I hate hearing myself.
No,
and
it's
then I
good.
started liking it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But it's what
embrace
you say.
you.
I love country accents.
I
I'm
just
just saying,
wanna-
if you got an accent,
I just want to point out that David and Mama Jackie tried you a little bit, and I
You
laughed
get
while
on
you
the
were
big
speaking. It
rise
wasn't because
line.
you.
They
it
called
was
you
because
Jermaine
of
Dupri.
side.
You the main Dupree size now.
Hey man, that's cool. Guess what? When I'm on Netflix on stage, I'm be big as fuck. Yeah,
And will.
Fuck time about. Yeah, bitch, you wish you could get this dick now. Huh? I ain't talking to nobody in the chat. This for my exes is gonna watch it later and be sad. Fuck y'all.
Fuck all y'all. What about you, Lee?
My favorite word was you old puss ass fuck dick.
Hell.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we
We was talking about the question you asked,
Oh,
but okay.
shit. I like that
answer, too.
Oh, shit.
okay,
I like
okay.
that
You said
shit.
it too.
Mike,
Yeah.
Say it one more
Yeah.
I
time.
was like,
You
when I
say
look
yeah?
at him, I'm like, yeah, I said old puss ass, old fuck nigga. Tell that shit.
Ever
Yo.
since he been here, he been saying
Yo, I
that.
love that shit. You a puss ass nigga. I say that shit in a
Yeah,
minute.
you
know
sound
what
like
I'm saying?
TK. TK love the
Yeah.
fact that we say crackers here.
Wait, I swear, everybody,
my
I just want y'all to know this in Jacksonville, in Florida. Up north, we respect y'all because y'all got call white people crackers. Like in DC, y'all didn't call white people crackers.
We ain't really.
We never
We
thought
never
of
really
it.
The
ran into
racism
white
ain't
people.
like the racism here is a lot more racism here than
I
up
wish
north.
we would've
So
thought
we
of
ain't
it,
had the
though.
same problems. I wish too. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh,
Back
I'd love
up.
It's
Crackhead.
like,
Crackhead,
it's
hoe.
just like saying nigga. You talk to man, cracker.
It do
It's like literally like
Remember
man,
the
it's a
time-
white version of nigga. They can't say nigga, but we can say cracker. And I'm gonna crack your ass to that cracker.
It's funny when I worked at JSO, even though I'm brown, like they call me crackers. I was like, bitch.
Oh yeah, the
The
police.
police. I
White
was
people
like,
and the police are crackers.
I was like,
in Jacksonville.
I found that out.
Oh,
And
bitch.
you
That's
can
true.
be a black cracker if you 12.
yeah.
Yep, you 12. If you popo, you.
You're a cracker too.
I said I clutch my pearls, bitch, because ain't nobody ever called me a
Matter of
cracker,
fact,
bitch.
I'm so Duval now. I called a white person a cracker in the gas station. It was on accident though. Like I saw a lunchable, I was like, look at them fancy crackers. And he was walking behind me. He
Oh
looked
my
offended.
god.
Fuck, nigga.
Oh my god. Marcus, you right. Leroy, stay ready to snap. I don't care what time it is. All you gotta do is ask any question about anything.
Yo, because here, okay, so we, in reference to your comment, Marcus, and to answer my own question, what I would have told myself
Yes.
when I was 16, 15, I would have looked myself in the eye and I would have said, if you don't man the fuck up, little
Damn.
nigga.
What? Why is you staring in the camera like that?
I would have told, I
He
would
going off
have.
on himself.
I would have
Something wrong
told your
with his
little
ass.
funky ass that. Don't be so goddamn scary. If a motherfucker fight him,
Yep.
fight that motherfucker.
Beat that.
Now I'm dead ass serious. No, if you would have sit up there and fought him, then you ain't got to worry about them. You fight all of them. Don't be timid, bitch.
Yeah.
With that,
Did you see
Look, and now that's switching. Look,
Okay.
hey, that's real.
All right,
I
then.
shout out to my cousins because they made me fight early.
Yeah.
Like
when
when I
shot at your
I
cousin.
know. I said shout out
See,
to my,
that's
my
it.
older cousins, man, in the neighborhood. It used to be my cousin, me and him used to run together, we the same age, and these boys picked on him. And she was like, my older cousin, I was sitting on the front porch and sitting talking, and he just came running past crying and went in the house. So I ain't go behind him to see what was going on. My cousin come out and she cussed me the hell out. Yo, they picking on your cousin. You sitting here on the front porch. Y'all supposed to stick together. And if they picking on him, you better beat their ass. If they pick on her, you beat her. And she went off on us. They made me so mad because I got in trouble. That was the cancer in me. I got so mad and I started few boy. I was crying. I went to the park, found the boys, and beat them up.
Okay, I'm with
That was my first
See,
fight,
now,
and they kept like making fun about it, and said whatever in front of my mama. Mama was horrified. Y'all let her fight? No, it's like she need to. It's all right.
It's all
You need
right.
to man up.
She
You-
did
or
good.
woman up. You need to woman up.
After that, it was
You can't
over.
be so
When
timid.
I found out it was okay, every time it was like one of them tried to come to my cousin's birthday party and walked in my grandma's yard. I was like, get out my grandma's yard.
Okay.
Everybody just stopped.
Ooh.
And this is when I was like 6. So I'm like, it's like, get out my grandma's yard. They was like, what? He was like, no, I ain't going nowhere. I was like, you better get out my
Oh,
grandma's
because you
yard.
finna leave.
I jumped
Put
on him.
his
My
hands
mama
on
was,
But see,
and then
now
was like,
you,
oh
you
my
know
God.
what? You remind me
Yeah.
of my daughter, because my daughter, she doesn't. I raised her not to like take shit from nobody. So she'll be quick to throw hands with you, and that makes me so fucking proud. It makes me so fucking proud that she like that. You know?
She ain't quick, but
Yeah,
she
but
ain't
you
so
know,
it makes
but
me
she ain't you just can't sit up there and talk to her any kind of way. You can't, because one day they had a big ass party here in the parking lot, and my sister-in-law honked at these people to get them out of the street because they was blocking traffic while people trying to get out. And then the girl go get out, you wait. And then my daughter walked down and said, bitch, we live around here, while walking towards the car. I'm like, she about to whoop the girl ass. I swear. She don't take no shit off of nobody, and that makes me so proud. But see, I think that comes because she had a father in her life that was like, I'm gonna raise you different. See, and now I can't beat everybody, but God damn it, I will fight everybody. I might not be
I
able
might
to
not
beat you.
bitch, but you
But
gonna
I
look like you've been in a
promise you.
fight, ho.
Yeah, I promise you.
You ain't finna just
fuck
walk
nigga.
off.
And you know what? I don't even care if you're a man or if you're a woman. I'll beat your ass too,
And we
I'll
will.
fuck your nigga up.
That
Oh.
part. And
All
I noticed I never really had enemies like that. I was always fighting for other people.
Exactly.
And I had to chill on that. I was like, damn, I'm around here. You standing over here looking chill, and I'm over here.
Right. I'm
you
taking
got
on your
now,
shit. This your
lost a
fight.
nail, hit me. I can't. I'm like, nah, I got to chill.
I used to be that way too. I'm like, I had to catch myself.
I'm
Hey,
so
this
at
ain't your
peace.
fight.
So at peace.
No, you remember? Okay, listen, right? One of the reasons why me and my wife got married,
my Lord.
because I had a
My
okay. Listen,
Lord.
I wasn't as what do you call it? Had that much self-confidence in myself when I was growing up. When I got into the military, I had a little car, I had a little money. I had a little pride about myself. But before then, when she was in high school, she jacked this big bitch up in the corner. I was like, ooh, that girl fine. She jacked that, right? She jacked that big bitch up. I'm
He
like,
was
I
sitting
know
over
where
there
the
like-
fuck you call my house. What you do, Keith? What you do? Look at that shit so beautiful. You can get fucked
Please.
tonight.
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
just saying, you got put you in that
He still tell that story. He likes me when I'm at my angriest because I'm a happy person.
Ain't nothing like when
But
your girl
bitch,
mad. It's sexy as
listen,
fuck.
don't play with me. And I fight. And people think because, I'm small, I couldn't fight. I used to love that part.
But that's the
Tear them
same thing.
hoes
That,
up.
that's
Everybody
same
thought
thing.
because I was nice that I wouldn't
you
fight.
wouldn't fight.
Found out real quick.
Exactly, right?
What you said?
That was something.
I ain't even talk to you.
Pop the shit out of
Yes.
him, And then what is it?
I'm like, please don't get me blackout mad. Don't do it.
When her sister was coming out of her apartment, she was just shaking some clothes out her son's pants. He had some chips in his pants, and then all of us in her house, and all we hear is, yeah, that's that bitch right there. That's Nick. That's Wheat. That's whatever it is, and you hear all of these people. Keita had jumped out her motherfucking couch and was out the door 3 steps. Boom,
Baby,
boom,
that was my
boom.
sister's thing. I pushed her in her house, shut her door, and about to fight this whole. And then I don't even know why. I just heard yelling in our general direction.
That's all it takes.
Because bitch, don't
But-
yell
look,
at this door number
what?
right here.
Don't yell
That
at
part.
the door.
I'm sorry. I see black too, and my
Listen.
siblings like them like my kids,
Yeah.
especially my young ones. Don't
play.
upset them. Don't because as soon as you do, you on my shit list. That's it. That's it.
You said so. My sister was getting bullied at one point on internet at the time, and I was like, "That's dumb. Just turn the phone off. You're gonna be getting bullied." But anyway,
log off.
when I went to her graduation, I seen the girl, and I was like, "When I see this bitch walk down this aisle, I'm gonna trip the fuck out of her." And that's my plan. I was literally sitting right on the aisle. I said, as soon as TC blink twice, we had our sign, blink twice, I'm gonna trip this bitch and I might kick her a little bit. But I couldn't. That was the plan. And she was walking down the aisle, and as soon as see, God know me. He knew I was gonna do it. So I was sitting down, I was finna yawn, stretch foot. That was the plan. I'm gonna yawn and stretch it. As soon as I was finna, I saw the hearing aid in that bitch ear, and I said, "Boy, no."
No, you
made
can't
fun
do
of my
that.
I made fun of my sister. I said, "Boy, you getting harassed by that
Okay.
bitch." She can't
Like
hear
how?
your reply.
Okay, like
So
how?
she just gonna get you mad, turn her shit off. She
Okay.
ain't got nothing.
Right, I would snap that shit out of her real quick.
Like, bitch, you hear me? You hear me?
Then I would have been sitting around there like I had mine.
We gonna hit the Mary J. Blige for her hearing aid. I want a number 2. Like, you down the drive-through, bitch.
Hell nah.
Oh boy, but people just got
Hell
ooh,
no.
Lord.
Shit.
It be the nerve of people trying to be a bully. Like she's up there trying to fight your sister and death.
Yeah.
Angry
They gonna
ass
say
one.
TK like to fight, but I don't fight no more, man. I got in a few fights in my life, and that shit always go bad. So I
People
stopped
don't.
fighting.
Yeah, people don't know how to fight regular no
They
more.
just can't.
so.
Everybody I beat, they just couldn't take that loss. And
Yeah.
it just like the one fight turned to like a whole family feud, and then we got into a fight on the bus. But he got caught, like the seat with the wheel on it. He was fat and he got stuck under there, so I just packed his ass out. And then the other nigga, he said something about my auntie. She just died. So like you see a clump of dirt, you just I threw it, and I didn't think I was gonna hit him and hit him right in his shit, but it was a rock in there. So he sat there, cracked his knuckles. We fought, and then he went and got his brothers and shit. And they was big. So I'm like, I'm gonna get my cousins. And them niggas was high playing 2K. He told me, nigga, we ain't doing that.
Hell no.
That's
Take
I
one
swear
for the
to God.
team.
Bro, that's wild.
Yeah.
No, what you call it? You seen that video? I don't know why it just popped in my head about how deaf people fight. And how they,
yeah.
and the girl, he say she got mad. She said, no. The girl was like, her brother, she was like, he'll get mad. She'll be trying to cuss him out and he'll close his eyes. Oh, yeah. She talking about that shit.
We can't hear you, bitch.
She's like, I can't see you or hear you. Bitch. She's like, I ain't gonna even look at you.
Hell nah.
Nope, I ain't even know.
She said, I ain't saying
I ain't even know.
it. She's trying to cuss him out. And she said,
Like,
he just
nope.
close his eyes.
He sitting with his eyes closed, oven mitts on, bitch. You ain't saying nothing.
She's like,
Hell
ooh, that
nah.
shit pissed me out so bad.
He feel it though. He just no.
I said, how close your eyes, knock your ass out. You ain't gonna hear it coming.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
All right.
What we gonna do now? Yeah, I guess we'll do this last one because they give them a little extra time on the podcast. Keita typically has a segment that she does. It's called Just Asking, where she comes on in, and hopefully this don't fuck shit up with this new shit I'm doing. So let's see what happened here.
What the fuck? Y'all got sound effects in here?
Oh, we got plenty.
Sound.
We got all kinds of shit. This legit.
I'm so sorry for being late. Oh my god.
You'll be able to come back again. You'll be able to redeem yourself. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna be early next time. I'm gonna have my butt and just sit right over the yard like that.
Not in the
Y'all
yard.
ready?
Okay, there you go.
That shit popping for a long
No,
time.
because I had to figure out why it wasn't popping up on
I'm
the thing.
confused.
There you go. Now you're there.
My Lord. So I have a segment at the end of the show where I pop in and ask y'all a random question.
Okay.
And so my question of the day is, what celebrity do you think you are most like? Like in comedy, looks, whatever they do, acting, singing, whatever. Let's start with you, Lee.
Let me see. As you say, my celebrity that I'm okay. I would probably say right now, because beforehand it used to be Bernie Mac, right? As far as my comedy style, but now it's more of a Patrice O'Neal, Corey Holcomb kind of style where I just don't give a fuck. No
I can see that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I
So
literally- that's what
I can kind of say that now. As far as looks go, so many people always say I remind them of Lil Real,
Yep.
and I'll be like, yo,
People think you.
Then I'll be
Lil Real.
like, yo, yeah.
Everybody, when we was in LA,
wild.
people was they was stopping him, asking him to take pictures. They really thought he was like for real. Like
You look
seriously. He kept saying, "Kid, they think I'm somebody." I said, "It's damn Lil Real." And finally, one guy was a Lil Real.
Dang, that is
Yep.
That was funny is that when I went
was
to a
so
couple
funny.
of shows, some of the guys from Atlanta that do they do the skits and stuff that be with Nod Roz and all of them. Yeah, they was like, yo, you look like Lil Real. And then Bill Bellamy was like, yo, you like a fat Lil Real. I was like, Bill Bellamy, your breath stink, nigga. But no, it was funny, man. I was like, okay, well, I'll take that.
What about you, TK?
Dang, I thought you were gonna go there. Okay. All right, so appearance wise, I don't know. I look like it's a nigga named Jeffrey Turner. That's what I look like.
Your daddy.
And if you really want a stranger that look like Po Boy, that's Daryl. That's my uncle. All my family look alike. That's the only people I look like.
Famous.
Okay.
Really, or Carlos. I'd have heard of Carlos. I feel like we related, and he from Oxford. I gotta meet that nigga one
Okay.
day. But
Carlos.
my comedy, yeah, Carlos Miller for sure.
Or
And-
85 South?
Yeah, that's actually one of my influences. Kevin Hart, Cat Williams, Carlos Miller, Corey Holcomb. Them four put it together in the pot, add a little weed and smoke ignorance. You got TK.
Okay.
I like that.
All right, J Mo, what's up?
As far as how I act, I would say that people have like people who've actually met these individuals say that I act like them. Somebody told me I act like Queen Latifah.
Mm-hmm.
They actually met her and,
Okay.
and worked with her and was like, you remind me of her so much. And I idolize Missy Elliott, so I know that when it comes to like just the creative side, the creative side of how I like to dress, or like just my version of fun, or my vibe of music and everything is that woman. I love her, and Jill Scott too.
That's what I was gonna wait till you get done, but you give me Jill Scott vibes. I'm just
everybody
saying.
say I give Jill Scott.
You
vibes.
really do.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait. Ooh, that's what I was gonna
Got a
say.
little bit of Scarface in there.
Yeah,
Really?
He done seen my gangster side.
If
in
you make
business.
her mad,
Okay.
nigga, do it bad. I can't do bad sex no more, nigga. This nigga called me and be like, you fucking up. You could have did this. You could have did that. I'm like, boy, I'm already mad. I know. I didn't. And I ain't even do bad like that. It's just,
You
could have been more confident.
Look, hey.
Well, you need
it
people
is
like
what
that.
It is. It's like you know what I'm saying. Sometimes certain people need somebody to just boss up, you know, and tell them
Need to help them, yeah.
But it
level
comes from a
up.
place of love because I know you great.
Right.
That's what it is. But and then as far as somebody said I look like some girl that was on American Idol. I don't even remember her name, and like Jasmine Sullivan. That was
Okay.
somebody else. But they say I look like. So
Okay.
I need to apologize to her name Jill Scott too, right?
Oh,
The comedian.
Oh,
Is that the
yeah.
comedian?
I thought that was all in fun though.
Was it? You
funny.
think so?
It was funny.
What happened?
Yo.
You don't remember when she was on stage? She said something to Leroy. You gonna come and talk about sucking dick? That's all you could do. Hey, what else you gonna do? I ain't gonna want you.
Oh my God.
I said my wife
my
is.
God.
I said my wife is in shape.
Oh, he was telling me about that. I said, Leroy, no, you didn't.
Yeah, I
Yes,
did.
he
I
did.
said, yeah, my wife is in shape. You ain't. Ain't nobody trying to fuck a stomach. And I was like, yeah, I went off, man. I didn't.
I can see why you
He
want.
came home and told me that. I was like, oh my
everybody was
God.
having
She
little,
started
having
it,
little
though.
moments.
She
Yeah,
That's what he
everybody was having little
said.
moments with her when they first met her.
But she a cool person, bro.
When we first seen her, and we seen her at Shantytown, and it was her first time even doing the set. She was not even a comedian. She just tried something out, and she talked about her mom being a crackhead, and it was very entertaining. It was. It made us be like, all right, you might need to come pull up on us or whatever like that. So she is somebody who's new.
Okay, well, we got to teach her some comedy etiquette.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. She got to learn comedy etiquette because she
Yeah,
She
Shawty
cool.
got it. Shawty got it for real.
She cool,
Once
though.
once she get the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
It's over.
She into some writing or something like that. She got the attitude that she can do it.
That's what's up.
All right, keep it
Oh,
up.
and guess what she is? A Cancer.
Damn. Something about him.
David said she
tried
tried
to
to-
find. Yeah, she did that to Ebony too. She was like, that jump was so funny. I was dying laughing. I'm talking about it too. Fuck it. We here
Like,
now.
I
We already
ain't
done
with, she like, I
started.
ain't with that girly shit.
Yeah, she was like talking about our outfits was extra well. She's like, I ain't with that girly shit, that extra shit. And when she said the extra shit, she kind of pointed in Ebony direction. And I didn't think Ebony was this gangster. This is when I realized why me and her might get along. It's because Ebony was like, I don't know who extra because you pointed at me. So what's up? Am I extra? This
Ooh,
baby ain't
Lord.
nothing extra about it. She called it out and she wasn't acknowledged. I was like, no, Ebony, no. She was all of us. We all dressed up.
We went to
and-
church with Ebony. I'll show you a picture of her.
Well,
went to
we all
church.
dressed
Never
up
mind.
and stuff, but you know, I get it. But that
What
just
church y'all go
was
to? I need a
bad.
church. I've been looking for one.
we ain't
Well,
been in a
we
while.
used to
Yeah,
go to
a
Impact
church.
Church.
Everybody
I
used
need
to
a
go to
Baptist.
Impact.
We used to go to, yeah.
That's where Ebony and Drea and them go at.
I need a Baptist, a good Baptist.
I mean,
That's probably as
Open
close as
Arms
Baptist
on
you gonna
Done is
get.
the family church.
Okay, then.
Keita, what about you?
I ain't
Mine,
going to church on done.
I would say I favor who you used to call me in high school.
Wait, that sounded so fucking bougie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bro, I told you my church story. My church went from where it was like on like a done situation. We was in the hood, and then we bossed up and they got a mega church now with monitors and shit. And I'm just saying, me and my God, we like to sit somewhere with AC.
Hey, what you want to do? Look, they got AC and they got monitors in the big facility.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, you drive past it all the time. It's on Dunn's right before you get to Lynn Turner. It's the church across from the elementary school.
Oh, okay, I can go there. I saw that one. I ain't know that was Baptist. My bad. Hey, I'm gonna come there. Don't judge me. Blame it on my ignorance, not my heart.
That part.
All right, let's finish this out. So I'm gonna say I favor Coco from
Coco.
SWV.
And Kelly.
Yeah. India, really? I never got them. I always got Coco
It's
from
the hair.
SWV.
It's the hair now.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I met her in person. Giving off the same energy.
she's
Everybody
so
said she
dope.
was a little bitchy, but I didn't get that. And
can
I
all
grew
be.
up loving her, so I was starstruck and love her. I was like, do you know in middle school I used to go to sleep listening to your CD? And she was like, really? I was like, yes. And me
She's so
as a
dope.
grown 20-something-year-old woman, I used to
Okay.
listen. But I'm telling y'all right now, if somebody set up me meeting Missy Elliott, that's the only other person I would go start. I would like probably break the fuck down. I would like break down crying.
You
Like
need the
I
ambulance.
love her, and I have met everybody. I done met Chili and them from TLC. Like that was a save point of mine. Like all my childhood people that I love, I done really got to meet Escape, all of them, but I have not met Missy yet.
Yeah.
Missy, if you out there,
If you're watching, Missy.
can I just be your friend? And Rihanna, we gonna be best friends too.
I need to meet SZA. That's mine.
No, you don't meet me, SZA.
SZA,
You might start
Coil
stalking
Ray.
SZA.
Since we putting it out in the universe, let me get a quick few off. All right, so SZA, Coil Ray, Megan Good for Damn Show. That's from childhood me. Ashanti, the girl from 3LC, they said Pomatha. I need her.
Wow.
I need her. You understand me? What do you
well,
say?
wait.
Understand me?
So
Y'all
wait,
better run from TK because if he see India, y'all, he is going to
I
stalk.
ain't no.
y'all.
I'm like I said, I am not gonna be aggressive. I'm really a shy person. I don't really walk.
I feel like if he sees SZA, he's not gonna let SZA out his eyesight. That's gonna be the moment where it's like I'm at the same place as her.
I'm a look. If she at my comedy show, fuck everybody.
Yeah,
I'm
we
looking
like-
at you.
We're gonna be like, y'all seen TK? Nah, that boy is following SZA
Yeah,
like a
SZA back
roadie.
pocket.
Nigga, don't let her hug me. If she hug me,
You ain't finna let go.
what?
The
I'ma let
police?
a little bit.
The police.
He would. I wholeheartedly believe TK would let SZA drag him on the ground.
Like just love me.
Yo, what does she sing? Yeah.
Crazy
you
songs.
love me. You love
No.
me.
He wouldn't know that song. What's the other song that?
Broken clocks.
Yeah.
Crazy shit if you listen to the
Supermodel.
words.
I'm gonna pull her
What's
up.
the music video where she was in the junkyard
Oh, she had the little short song. I remember that. I
before
can't
she
think
did
of
the little?
Don't mention it. Don't mention it. Don't
On the-
mention the new adjustment. She was
catwalk.
perfectly fine. You was
That
perfectly
upset
fine.
me. I was so upset that she
I
got her
love
body
natural
done.
women. What, can I say this too real quick? Women, this is not true. Niggas do not like body adjustments. Stop telling them lies. We like real women. If you got ass, we like it. If you don't, we like it. This how the Lord work. You either get titties or booty. You know why? Because if he gave you both, your ass wouldn't know how to act. So he have to humble some of you bitches. You women, y'all cool. And you ever notice, good women usually get both. I think this how it go. If you're good lady, when you get older, God kick your ass in if you got titties. But if you got the ass and no titties, when you get older, you get titties. So what I'm saying is, find you a nigga that lead good, fuck on him only, and God gonna give you what you want. Don't go. I'm telling you, that's how it works. Every girl I knew that didn't have no booty, they was faithful, they got ass now. They thick as fuck and they happy as fuck. So just do that and stop trying to be a thought. You ain't gonna get it, or you gonna get that sloppy booty. Nobody want that.
That's
He's
after
wow.
you done had
He's speaking
babies,
volumes.
they get hips and ass. That's
Hey,
what
listen.
Childbearing
Before we
hips.
go, because I'm gonna end it on this note, right?
Yeah, ended on this note.
When me and Keita was talking, she used to be a size 0-1.
And I was still
Yeah, but listen.
Fine,
She used
don't
to
play
be
with me.
because I was into
volleyball, didn't she?
I was
I ran
into
track.
petite women.
I ran track, bitch.
So
that was
when
that track body.
we started dating, bless God, she introduced me to her family members. And then I met her
He
aunt
saw my
Rita.
aunts. He was like,
And then I met her aunt Jeannie. And then I met her aunt Lisa. Bless God. And then God said, "This is for you." And then I was like, "Yes, God, you are going to bless me for blessing your child." And I was like,
You say, I see you in the future. I see you in the future.
"Wow."
You knew it. You knew it.
And then I was
my
like,
God.
"You see all of that over there?" He was talking to me. It was in my spirit. God said, "You look at that over there. That is your potential." And I was like, "God, you don't even have to worry about it. Bless God." And then next thing you know, she ended up pregnant. And when she ended up pregnant, bless God, everything fell in the right.
I knew what you was thinking.
turn this damn show off. Oh my God.
Shit come from.
Sometimes all you need is to shoot the club up and your girl gonna get some booty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how it go.
Bless God. All right, y'all. So we can
All right,
go ahead
good
and end
talk.
the show. Before we end the show, we're going to go ahead and go around the room and let everybody plug what they got going on.
Damn.
We're going to go ahead and start off with J Moat. What we got going on this week, Jay?
Well, this week with Poker Face. Poker Face, a lot of Poker Face community will be at Shantytown in Cava on Monday. On Tuesday, Voussoir in Mayport. On Wednesday, we have the Poker Face comedy show with all of our Poker Face comedians, and it will again be my birthday, so turn up, bring your ass. And they gonna roast me. I just decided with Reva. So yeah, I'm gonna be a sport and let everybody do a little roast. And so come out for that. Thursday, new thing coming up. We gonna start doing comedy karaoke. So we got a unique twist on it. We're gonna test it out, see how it works at Three Stones Jamaican restaurant on Atlantic. So that just got set up and put into place. We got some pop-up stuff on Saturday. Shout out to all my comedians that's booking stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all have a lot of shows. If y'all would like to know what they have going on, they actively post in the Poker Face page on group on Facebook what they're doing. Or you can follow me at Director J Moat. Anything I have going on film related, I always post there. So casting calls are coming. We in the process of filming reality shows. If you have any pictures, like if you from here, you went to Reigns or Reebok, and you have pictures or stories that you like to tell about anything related to the history of the culture, I am the director and writer for the documentary. So along with Dr. Sean Powell. So we probably be doing a lot of projects together. And same thing with Gen X. I'll be doing Queen Pen with her. So look out for that. And we doing the reality show Party and Bullshit. We'll be taping for that around Jacksonville. She's somebody that's Jacksonville royalty. So I'm like, seriously, let's get these projects cracking so people can really understand that you one of the first people to put out a movie here that was straight to DVD, but it went to start all the streaming platforms and so forth. And she had circulating movies. She did what the comedy movie is that Reva and Ian and them was in. Cookies and Cream is coming out. It was
The postage one, the package one.
yeah. God dang it, I don't know why I can't think of
what it is. Bro.
Right.
Yeah, if y'all know what it is, put it in the chat so we can
Yeah,
see.
so I put all of that stuff in the chat. Ian was in it. Reva was in it. Nod Ross and a whole bunch of other comedians out of Jacksonville. You know, fingers crossed we'll be doing too, and Poker Face will be the faces of that. So, you know, roll with it. But we got a lot of things going on. Again, follow me at Director J Mo.
All right.
Yeah. Drop the bomb for J Mo. What you got going on this week? All right, TK, what you got going on, brother?
Man. Yeah, she said we're gonna be at. I'm hitting mics throughout the week. You feel me? We got the Poker Face show at Goodfellas on Wednesdays. Pull up. We showing the fuck out. Turn it up. You know what I mean? Make sure you pull up for sure. Just and it's her birthday. I ain't roasting her, but I guess they is. I don't really do that.
Y'all know enough good stuff to say about me to roast me.
Nigga, you know
You
I
have enough
stand. I ain't
experiences.
about to roast you. You
It
crazy
ain't.
fuck, bro.
I hear this. What I will say. I won't say roast me. I'll say y'all can get y'all turn to say something. How about y'all get y'all chance to say something about me in a comedic manner?
You get 2 cents.
Cause you got some stories that's funny. We got some crazy stories. This book became my best friend. Okay, so like we done got stranded together in a small country town with crazy people and everything. You got plenty.
All right, we'll figure out something. Let me
Better.
see. Yo, we got that going. Shit, I don't know if I can say that. I can't say it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm saying I'm speaking to existence. So I went on when she said we got stranded. We got like 2 good ass sets that some primetime shit that we gonna cut together, put together, and get it on my uncle networking shit up in Minnesota and shit, and push that. Shout out to the Boom Room and every DJ Boom and shit, all that. Love you. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you, light skin, but I fuck with you for coming back in my life. R.I.P. my auntie Martha. Anyway, yeah, so we doing that. That's all it is. Some shows booking, and you can find me at SIX51TK. If you need to book me, you can email me at comedian TK Turner. Put it all together. Yeah, we're gonna come out with merch and shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna come out, man. We coming out with the bulletproof condom for niggas in the trap. We coming out with everything, boy.
Bruh, you got issues.
Yo.
I'm not
Heck
playing.
nah.
All right, y'all.
God is hood. God is hood. Yeah.
God is
But
good. I like that.
we came up with that in Vero.
Yeah.
I don't
Yo.
remember how.
That
Oh,
means that
'cause
y'all need
trap
to make sure that you copyright that shit now, because that shit ride. God is hood. I like that. So
Yeah.
make sure put it on the shirt or do something.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, you gotta get
Yeah. Make sure so no one else take your shit, bro. All right. Keita, what you got going on?
So you can get a copy of my book, The Other Side of Addiction, from Amazon, or just go to my website. You can get all natural skincare and my book from www.getsomegotsome.com.
You got books here?
I have a book.
You don't got
Y'all
extras?
follow me? Nope.
I wanted a book. I'm dead at. Why y'all like? I read. I know. Don't let them fool you. Okay, I know how I talk. I know I talk about fucking bitches and all that shit on stage, but I also know the Lord and I love to read. Okay, that's one thing I was good at in school was reading. And I know you was behind my back doing sarcasm. I done read Charlamagne's book. I read I'm still reading Malcolm X's book. I just can't read it because I keep feeling like a fuck nigga every time I read it. I feel like a fuck nigga, bro. He be talking that shit in that book. I'm like, I ain't doing none of this. I
None
be eating
of it.
swine and shit, man.
Yeah. All
What about you, Lee?
Well, for anything I got going on, y'all know the Signal 27 show go live bi-weekly on Sundays on your favorite podcast and live streaming platform outside of Instagram, since they try to block a nigga. Yeah.
Fuck you, Instagram.
Right.
Free my nigga Leroy, bro.
Yo, so
Look, Instagram been tripping. I'm locked at the Poker Face page right now.
They took y'all got free Poker Face, free Leroy, bro, and we ain't gonna stop saying it to my niggas free.
Right.
I'm finna turn to little
Free the
Boosie on
fam.
y'all. Y'all letting these women post these mostly naked damn
Like,
pictures.
for real.
Let us tell our jokes, bro. If people get offended, so what?
yeah.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? It's my expression. Everybody got opinion like an asshole, my nigga.
That's
if
right.
you don't like mine, keep scrolling. You got
That's
the
it.
choice. Don't report me.
All right.
Don't report me.
But that's what they do. They like to report, and they reported. Well, I was doing some real different shit to get our podcast on Instagram, and they kind of hit us for that. But nonetheless, you can still follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. I say Instagram so much in it that it's part of the thing. But if you want to listen to it, you can always go to the Signal 27 Show website to go back and listen to any of our archived audio. That's www.thesignal27show.com. Or you can go to your favorite streaming platform that consists of iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. We're live on all of those platforms. Also, this week I will be at shit.
Spit it out,
Yeah,
sugar.
because I'll be trying to
Damn.
talk so fast. I'm gonna be at Goodfellas on this Wednesday, celebrating the birthday with Jay Moat and doing some poker face comedy things. I still need to make it out to Voussoir. I've been saying that for the last 2 months.
Voussoir.
But you
gotta
go
say it
out
like
there, you
Nika.
gonna mess
gotta
the
say
audience
voussoir.
up.
Huh?
Y'all go out there. Voussoir
That
is throwing blessings, okay?
Yeah, you feel me? Like they got chip
And
painting
getting
up.
booked because
and
Oh, we
little
done
bit
been
of
to
spices.
Voussoir a few times
Yeah,
now.
Voussoir.
On the weekend, though.
they've been throwing like it's been a lot of people coming there to
Yeah, you
comedian
just
watch trying to book talent and stuff. So that's been.
Don't give the play away. Don't give the play away.
Hey, that don't mean that you gonna go in there and they gonna like
Oh,
you.
yeah,
You
you
know
right,
what I'm saying? Because it's on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
It takes
yeah.
a lot. Yeah, you got to go in there. And you
That's
gotta
what
make a
any
face.
place.
Yep.
Hitting these open mics and stuff like that is cool. I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited about everybody coming together.
It's just repetition. You got every comic should know you got to put 10,000 hours in on this shit. I heard that when I was studying to be a comedian. Like I was really studying, watching videos, watching comedy. All I watch is comedy. I don't watch scary movies because I don't like shit jumping out at me. Like I don't like, whatever. We ain't getting to it. Y'all finna get off there. I don't. I swear I don't. I went on a movie date one time to see Insidious, and I was almost jumped in her lap for real. She trying to come on me, but I'm trying to grab on you, bitch. I'm scared. Fuck this soda in this popcorn, all that on the floor. I'm talking about. I'm scared. Hold me, bitch. Hold me.
Help me.
You talking about? This ain't Macho Man shit. If some shit happen, you better not get up out of here.
okay.
Come on, bro. Like it's
Alright.
just little special effects. You
No,
be alright.
that spirit shit real. I watched The Conjuring and then I went to work. No, actually I watched The Conjuring and my light flickered on in my room. So I said I turned that off and then I went to work in the elevator. There was nobody on. I was the only person in that building open and all the lights off and I saw a red light and I ain't finished that building. I think I left the mop bucket in there too. I told my job, bitch, no. Like
The scary movie that got me was Darkness Falls, and for some reason, I don't know why, me and my sister, old ass, was sleeping in the same bed with each other with the bathroom light on, shining on the bed.
'Cause y'all
Because
smart.
if the boogeyman gets you, if the boogie woman gets you, or the tooth fairy, that's what it was. It was
Oh
the
my
tooth fairy
gosh.
get you, and you in the light, she can't kill you. So we slept in the light for about a month.
Wow. Electric bill high as fuck.
I know. Why can't I go to sleep?
Bitch ran the light bill up, bitch.
We slept in the light for like a month.
Heck no.
Have y'all, and this is other movie, Cameron's Closet. It was like, oh, it was VHS movie, but that Tiki Man thing.
I don't like Freddy
I was
Krueger.
so scared stuff was in my closet for a long time as a kid.
That was yours? Mine was Freddy Krueger. Cause he attacks your dreams. You know, I sleep a lot.
I wasn't scared
So-
of none of that shit. Bitch, I was in drug houses, left in drug houses, and walking the street at 7-year-old
No.
at 2 a.m. Fuck a scary movie, bitch. I was living one.
Man.
No,
All
it was
right?
one that you was scared of. You
That's
ready
when I
to
was
walk
grown,
out.
though.
It don't make a difference.
That was a few years ago. Silent
child
Hill.
support
Silent Hill came out a few years ago, bitch. That's what I was scared of.
Dang.
That's just hurt my spirit.
What's
I was
Silent
like,
Hill?
bitch,
You ain't never gonna watch it. So like,
It's of the devil. Don't worry about it,
I
bro.
don't even
Yeah,
like
never
scary
watched it.
commercials. They only come on that late, and I be up by myself.
He didn't like the Tales from the Dark Side commercial. They opened into that. All right, y'all. We gonna hold y'all too
I remember
long.
we told
Yeah.
them tales from the crib. TJ was terrified, that little man.
So y'all understand where we're gonna
Thank
be
y'all so
at,
much.
and I want to thank each and every last one of y'all for tuning into the show. Please remember to like, comment, and share the show. You can always send us information if you want us to go ahead and review something. We don't mind doing that. We'll go ahead and look at it, and then give you a shout out for giving us the information to watch. We'll make sure that we post your page and everything if you want us to go ahead and review anything. I don't have the paperwork, so I don't know what to say.
Don't worry about it. Just close this motherfucker out.
We want what the fuck we desire, bitch.
Yeah.
And God is everything.
Talk about it, Leroy.
And nigga, we in the future and we just waiting for the motherfucking time
Yup.
to catch
To
up
catch
to where
up
we
with
are. We ain't we don't hope, bitch. We don't
work.
wish, bitch. We will.
What
we
Ali said, you
we
don't
do.
work, you don't hope, you hustle,
Why?
nigga.
It is done.
Right, because we are
Signal 27.
Y'all know what the fuck to do,
Hey.
bitch.
Poker face, bitch.